Hey folks, Brando here, and it is day 5, alright, of the rest of my life. I had the worst day of my life. Just nothing went right. I was on Dave's shit list, both barrels, all day, even on Monday. I just couldn't get things right. I thought I did a good job, but I broke. Like, it takes a lot. And I've had 120. I worked there for 4 months. Okay, I've had at least 100 great days at Gambaretti's, and I love. Even my worst day was great. It ended up being great. Okay, and so I had a report, and Dave was just mad. I mean, he's not mad at me. He just wants me to improve, and he knew that my brains were scrambled. You know, I was just completely scrambled. Brains. So he says, 3-day suspension. I said, great, thank you. That is the best news that I've heard. God bless you. I said, this is the best time that I've heard. Don't fire me. I will come back and be great. Don't fire me. Just let me, this is great. I'll have 5 days. I'm just going to commune in nature. That was the plan. And so that night, I told Brenden that I was just having a shitty day. You know, all American, everything goes wrong. Once in 100 out of 100 days, 1 day out of 100, bad day. General, all-American, bad day. Okay, the struggle was real. But when he said you're suspended, I said, great, I fucking danced out of there. That's fine. I said, can I still hang here? He said, yeah. But then by the 3rd day, they said, don't come back till Monday. So, I was just coming in to change my chargers and shit. Like, I've been there for literally 1 minute to grab my shit, you know, a couple times. I don't care. I didn't come in there once today, and I left at like 8 o'clock last night, so I don't care. I'm walking in tomorrow a new person. And I need to, but I feel great right now, hit my vape pen in the morning, but I'm not going to tomorrow. I'm just going in completely fresh. I had a 2 shots drink over an hour with Brenden the other night. And he asked me, you know, at one point we're talking, and he says, I don't even know what we were talking about. And I said, Brenden, I just want to be your friend. And then he looked at me with his beautiful baby blue eyes and just perfect, so sweet and sincere. He says, Brando, I just want to help you find your inner peace. And that was exactly what I needed to hear. All right. The man, I knew this. I already knew this. But then he texted me and said, well, I'm getting some use out of my psychology, master's of psychology degree. Great. He shrunk my brain for free. You know, he's got a master's in clinical psychology, Brenden, on top of being an ATT 5500 certified yogi, guru, yogi. He went to India for 3 years and studied with the #1 yogi guru guy that invented this shit in Sanskrit for 3 years. He knows everything about it. It's amazing. Plus, he is a child prodigy piano player. I can't wait to hear him play piano with me. The first thing I said, he said, I'm a piano whiz kid. I said, be in my band. He said, yeah. All right, great. He doesn't have a whole lot of time. His time is valuable. The man is always working. And I love that. I think it's great. I'm staying out of his way now. Okay, we're friends. All right, we're friends. That's fine. He texts me, asks me for favors. I will come and see him when I did. I'd let him lay low all week. We were just texting like schoolgirls, all right? And I said, I won't. When you text me, that's when I will respond. And so that's what's happened. We were planning on doing yoga today, but he had a giant, at Willamette Valley, he's the wine concierge. He's the manager now of Liquor Depot, and he knows everything about wines and liquor, like encyclopedic knowledge, and he's just bringing in all of these local little wineries to get them on the shelves, and then they'll be the only store in town that has these things. And so it's great. He's always networking. And so he was taking his entire crew, there's only 4 or 5 of them that work there, but they were going to Willamette Valley Orchards, vineyard right up the street here. Great. So he couldn't do yoga with me. That's fine. I still paid him. He said, I'm kind of short on money. I said, I will pay you for 2 sessions. I said, here's 65, his normal fee for a one-on-one, 1 hour, and this is worth it. Jahira's personal trainer for 1 hour is $50. And they're working out on machines. This is a man doing yoga and explaining it, and he's gentle, and it's great. It's $45. It's worth it. And then if it's a group thing, it's $20. But I told him, I will give you $50 a week going on. You know, I will allot the money. I'm making enough money. So I gave him 65. And he said, you will get 2-hour one-on-one sessions over the next, whenever I want them, whenever he's available for me. That's a bargain. $65. Good Lord. I said, instead of borrowing money, just I'll pay you ahead of time. That's great. I already told him I would commit to 12 weeks, but I'm committing my life to this man. He's worth $50, $100 a paycheck. Good Lord, I feel great. And so he suggested, he said, I just want to help you find your inner peace. And that's all I want. Just quiet my mind. My mind was going absolutely fucking bonkers. I call it synaptic backfire. My friend Shane Yoakum, his production company for 22 years, he does music and grows pot. It's called Synaptic Backfire Farms. That's how I know about it. It was in a J.R. Bob Dobbs video, and I still have it. It's right here. But the thing is, he says, all right, and that broke my heart. You know, it just shattered me. I just started crying. I was so happy that he said that. That was exactly what I needed to cheer me up, you know? And we both started crying because he's got stuff going on in his life. We're crying. We're holding each other. We're like holding each other and doing the baby on the ground where we're like praying and we're crying and sobbing. And then we got up and brushed ourselves off and fist bumped, and he left in a, in a puff of glitter and awesomeness. It was great. That's exactly what I need. I'm 50 years old, folks. I've slept in a van for 4 years. My back is fucked. But I did an hour of yoga with Brenden last week, and I feel like I'm fucking $1 million. My back has not